Hello, everyone. Okay, well, I'd like to start with something that's pretty special to my heart. If I could have Scott and Hal, if you guys could stand up. Amy, if you could come back over here. So I'd just like to say, I'm here. I've always been here.
That's great. You kept it.
Okay, so I have a few thank yous. First, I'd like to thank God for blessing me with this amazing opportunity to fulfill my dream. I can remember as a little boy dreaming about being a Major League Baseball player, specifically a Yankee. Like Brian said, it's the right time and the right place to take that step. And I'm just tremendously excited, and I hope there's a lot of young boys out there, that chase their dreams, just like I did. I'd like to thank my parents as well, my sister Erin, my wife Amy, for the amazing support over the years. Family is so important, and to have a good backbone and have people that unconditionally love you and support you. Truly blessed in that regard as well. I'd like to thank Scott. We've had a really unique relationship over the years. I grew up playing baseball against his son, and so I've known him for almost over 15 years at this point. And that's pretty unique, I think, in this game. We have a very special relationship, and this is, I guess, the culmination of all of it. So I'd like to thank you and your staff and all their hard work to get us to this position. I'd like to thank my teammates that I've played with along the way, from high school to UCLA, to Pittsburgh, Houston. There are a lot of individual stats in this game, but they're not any good if you don't have the support from your teammates. I've learned a lot over the years, and a lot of things from guys that have been so gracious with information, taking me under their wing, teaching me how to go about the game the right way, supporting me on the field, backing me up, and I can't thank them enough. I'd like to thank a few specific coaches. One of my dearest friends, essentially my brother Zach Doan, essentially taught me how to throw a baseball. So I'd say he did a pretty good job at that. Coach Savage at UCLA was instrumental in developing really all of our maturity while we were there, learning how to handle a school workload and as well as a sport in college. Trying to be as professional about it as we could as we kind of grew up in that environment. My pitching coaches along the way, Ray Searage and Brent Strom, put a lot of time into trying to get us all better. I think I would also be remiss if I didn't mention a few other names special to the baseball family. Marvin Miller specifically, what a special year for him to get inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. We've seen competitiveness blossom and free agency blossom, and he played a major role in that. Kurt Flood as well, challenging the reserve clause, was essential to the blossoming sport we have today. And to all the players that have sacrificed for us to get us in this position and preserve the integrity of the game that we all love. I'd also like to thank the Steinbrenner family and the Yankees for bringing me on. Like I said, it's been a dream come true. Brian for hanging in there for all those years. David Oppenheimer's not here, but Damon, Randy, Brian have in their own way reached out or stayed in touch and and pass along good wishes along the journey until this point. And I think nothing represents the brand of the Yankees better than the class that they have shown over the years. You know, some people don't quite take the word no as well as these guys did, and I would say it paid off. That's for sure. So I think that's pretty much about it for me right now. So thank you.